run at the national championship with an automatic bid. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Nittany Lions offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle is made very near midfield, good enough for a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be a pickup.
The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very...
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, that's back-to-back sacks for this defense. They're in the quarterback's airspace every single play.
The Wolverines will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Fair catch made at the 35. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Caught quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team the game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quick throw to the left side. And he's got it. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First and goal, handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts...
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He lets it go on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Complete with a running back on this fourth down play.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
And the pump will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Eludes a tackle. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. Offense in a split backfield now. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Aller. Quick throw to the left. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. Running it back. It's Morgan. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Got him. He's sacked.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you got to try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The shotgun handoff here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
And it's complete downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Caught near the goal line. He's swarmed by the defense.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Ah, the hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Graham behind the line. It's Morris. The defense drops him for a loss. Went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? No problem. Knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Finding space at the 20. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but it by this offense, big game. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now it's second down here. The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He makes the grab all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Orji. Bringing pressure. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Just trucks the man. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running down and go quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here. They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for his back. Oh, it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handing off on the draw play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Quick juke to get free. And the returner is brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Aller. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. They'll run it here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Powering right past the defender.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Using his legs, it's Singleton. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the beatdown continues. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To the air, it's Orgy. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Escapes the sack. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. And the Wolverines are going to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Defense shoves him out of bounds, and not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Michigan. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the run, it's Singleton. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Just love watching this back line. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Defense now backed up in their own red zone. In the red area, it's Allen. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On third down, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football.
Touchdown, Penn State. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Orgy. The pass rush closing in. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering, where was that earlier in this football game?